Welcome to the final NXT pay-per-view. We are kicking it off with some women's division action. We've got Tamina. And Tamina is challenging Carmella in this opening bout. Carmella offered sort of like a bit of an open challenge. She said, I beat the #1 contender. I'm at the top of the list. I want a match at the pay-per-view. And Cody Rhodes agreed. And basically said anybody can challenge her. So with the War Games branding painted everywhere, we've got a bunch of bouts here tonight, including the main event, champion versus champion, Austin Theory versus Volta. We've also got triple threat tag team action for the tag belts, and Blair Davenport is going to be challenging the unstoppable Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship. So here we go, kicking it off tonight, the final pay-per-view of NXT again. We're going to be switching over to the NWA brand past tonight, after Cody Rhodes sold NXT to the NWA. General Manager Booker T will be booking things from now on. I'm sure there's been plenty of memes around Booker T being the booker, and I'm very, very interested to see where the brand goes moving forward. And obviously, you know, we're going to lose some people along the way. Some people's contracts will expire and run out. Some contracts will be re-signed. Obviously, when superstars were originally signed to the brand, they were assigned to NXT, not NWA. So they are gonna have, everyone's gonna have to sign new contracts. But some will just naturally run out and not re-sign. So we're gonna be missing some people. We might gain some people. We're gonna have to wait and see. But for now, Carmella looking to take out Tamina. Tamina got the unusual opportunity of facing the champion 2 times in a row. She was beaten pretty decisively the first week, and then requested a rematch against Rhea Ripley the following week after that. Rhea Ripley still won, however Tamina put on a fantastic pay-per-view level showing. It was great for Tamina, obviously right up until the end. Oh, Carmella diving off the top there, and Tamina with a quick kick out. Tamina with Carmella, swinging her around into the Uranagi. Very nice there from Tamina, went for the super kick. Oh, very nice. Going a little bit quicker than Carmella there. If Tamina could pick up a pay-per-view win over Carmella as well, who, as mentioned, beat the #1 contender. She's in a very, very good position. However, Rhea Ripley did beat Carmella. What in the world? Carmella retreating out of the ring. Wait a minute. Carmella's walking out. Carmella was walking out. I don't know what Tamina yelled at her, but Carmella. I almost said Camina. Oh my god, she's caught Tamina a little bit off guard there. She's the one that issued the open challenge. I don't think she can walk out of this. Oh my god. She completely overshot. She's just kind of shrugged it off. What in the world was that tactic? So she got out of the ring. I don't know what Tamina said. Tamina turned around for a second and Carmella straight back in. I don't think we've ever seen that before. Holy shit. Oh, and a super kick from Carmella. Maybe that little tactic was enough to throw Tamina off. I guess we'll have to see, but that super kick definitely flattened Tamina. Oh, and a kick out there from Tamina. Not enough to put her away. Could turn into a little bit of a grudge match between these two, as Carmella's been quite disrespectful to Tamina so far, and look at this brutal assault in the corner as Carmella tries to ground down Tamina. Now lifting Tamina to her feet. Oh, there's a super kick, flattens Tamina. But Carmella's not done yet. And neither's Tamina. Nobody's meaner than Tamina. Holy shit. Tamina fighting back. Oh my god, Samoan drop. Carmella's down. Tamina's taking her time though with the assault on Carmella. She's giving Carmella too much time to recuperate here. Oh, and Carmella with a roll up. Oh, and that's enough. Carmella's rolled up Tamina. A little bit of a sloppy end there for this opening match. Tamina's shocked that she was rolled up there. Next up, we have our first championships on the line with the tag division. We have a triple threat tag team match with Retribution, members of Will Ospreay's Empire, taking on FTR and the Young Bucks. So making their way out first, we've got Harwood and Wheeler. Forgot their names for a moment there. Harwood and Wheeler, who have been pretty successful over the past few weeks since debuting. They are on fresh contracts as well. Presumably they will be moving over to NWA, especially if they win the championship. And that obviously counts for the other belts on the line tonight as well. Anybody that does win will be automatically moving over. Retribution deciding to enter to the noise of the crowd. See Shane Thorne there with that modified mask he's been wearing lately, wanting to hear the crowd's response. And the team that has in no way avoided the fact that they are Cody Rhodes' favourite team since being brought in. They are apparently the men that attacked William Regal those many moons ago. Cody Rhodes using dirty tactics right since he came into NXT. The Young Bucks picked up a few wins, enough to get them here tonight, and again, they could be moving into NWA as champions. So here we go. We've seen a similar matchup to this before, except from it was an elimination match. This one is not. So the stakes are much higher. It's going to be a lot more competitive. Obviously, if you saw somebody pinning prior in the recent version of this match, you could probably just let them go ahead with the pin because it would eliminate somebody that could possibly eliminate you. However, this is one fall to the finish. The ring is going to have to be clear, or people are going to have to be distracted to pick up the win. This could be a long one, or we could see a shock early finish. Sunset flip powerbomb there from Nick Jackson to Wheeler. T-Bar and Harwood going at it, and then Matt Jackson and Thorne. Look at the strength from Harwood. And Wheeler's getting hit with an absolutely brutal flurry. Nick Jackson absolutely unstoppable there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Harwood got caught overhead belly to belly. We've got one Jackson on the outside. We've got a recreation of one of the triple threat matches on the inside. So to the build-up to this, we already knew that it was going to be a triple threat tag match by the build-up of triple threat matches that was taking place. There's a sleeper slammers. Thorne and Nick Jackson team up on Cash Wheeler. 450 splash, but Thorne pulled him out of the way. It's been a pretty brutal team up on Wheeler on the inside of the ring. On the outside, it's been a brutal team up on T-Bar. And Wheeler managing to retreat out of there. as Nick Jackson goes to the top turnbuckle. Oh my god, and a 450. Wheeler was a little bit too slow on catching Jackson. Roll up blow to Jackson. 1. And a quick kick out there. We're not going to see 2 roll-ups in a row just yet. The other Jackson heading into the ring, but quickly getting out of there. Roundhouse kick. Oh, and a standing drop kick takes down Thorne. Thorne got rocked by that 450 splash, one of Nick Jackson's signature moves. Thorne dodging out the way of the roundhouse kick. High knee. And now look at Wheeler going after the knees of Thorne. The figure 4 leg lock locked in. Jackson having to break that up pretty quick just in case. You don't want FTR to win by submission. There's a jawbreaker. Rocks Wheeler. Wheeler fighting back. Oh, and there's a code breaker. And FTR could be looking for an early win, but T-Bar quick enough to get into the ring. As now we've got both members of Retribution in there. And again, we've broken down into these 2 triple threats, but it's teaming up on both T-Bar and Harwood. Oh, Thorne tried to grab... I meant Wheeler. Thorne tried to grab Harwood. Tiger Driver. Oh my god, Matt Jackson didn't even realise there was a pin occurring behind him. T-Bar just hit the feast your eyes on Nick. We've got both members of Retribution, both members of the Bucks. Oh my god, and T-Bar just completely cleared Matt Jackson. Harwood getting to his, not Harwood, Wheeler. Oh my days. I am getting all of the names mixed up here. SDS! Oh! And I don't know if... I think Harwood broke out of it? Oh my god, but there's a sharpshooter occurring. T-Bar managed to get the ropes. Nick Jackson going for another STS. Holy shit. The Jacksons are in full control right now. Sunset flip. A beautiful code red there. Oh, I just saw a pile driver in the background. Holy shit. Matt Jackson just got his world wrecked. Oh, 450 splash to Wheeler. Oh my god. This is popping off. We've got finishers left, right and centre. There's a super kick. T-Bar breaks it up. Oh my god. Absolutely flattened there. And an O'Connor roll up into the prawn. Oh, and Jackson's broke it up. Of course, we can continue to get that on a soundbite. Just Jackson broke it up. Jackson broke it up. Because it just keeps happening. T-Bar manhandling Nick, and Wheeler is happy to let him. Oh, I don't know. Oh, he went after the leg. He went after the leg of Nick, but he couldn't get it. He really struggled with that one. And then a double axe handle to both men. Release suplex. Code breaker to T-Bar. Holy shit. Code breaker to Nick Jackson. And he goes for the pin on T-Bar. 1, 2. FTR have done it. We've got new champions. Holy shit. FTR with the win. Becoming the new NWA Tag Team Champions. So with new tag champions crowned, it is now time for the women's division. Blair Davenport won a qualifying match to get here. She's been quite impressive since her debut, however she did lose to Carmella. She said in defense that she did get distracted during that match. She left the ring to confront Rhea Ripley, who was at ringside. Rhea Ripley definitely came to ringside to distract Davenport in at least some capacity. But while Davenport and her were having a confrontation, Carmella hit a suicide dive. Davenport hit her head into the barricade. She was then thrown into the ring, and the match was over shortly after that. Yes, it is. Rhea Ripley being absolutely destructive. We mentioned earlier in the night she's defeated Tamina 2 weeks in a row. She's been chewing her way through the women's division, even through free agents, ever since beating Bianca Belair for the title. She originally lost the belt to Bianca Belair and won it back on an episode of NXT before Bash at the Beach. She then beat Sasha Banks at Bash at the Beach, and that's it. The story's been written and told ever since. It's just Rhea on top. So here we go, Davenport versus Ripley. Will Davenport be able to put Ripley away, or will Ripley enter NWA as NWA Women's Champion? She could have a whole host of new women to be taking on. And of course, we are still awaiting the return of Bianca Belair. Might not even happen if she doesn't sign a new contract with the NWA. So we shall see as we move forward. But Blair Davenport taking Ripley out of the ring. Ripley with a huge fall down to the mat on the outside of the ring. Now Davenport going after the legs. Obviously, she can't beat Ripley via countout. She can win the match, but she won't claim that championship. Ripley in this surfboard submission position. And Ripley flips out of it. Davenport having to throw Ripley off of her. Ho! And Ripley caught her. There's the hot shot. Oh, and a roll-up. Hot shot into a roll-up to Davenport. Referee taking his time there. A little bit of shoddy referee work. Oh, and a short-armed clothesline. And here comes the strength of Ripley. Clothesline takes down Davenport. Ripley's been on the offense for the majority of this back and forth since getting back into the ring. Snap DDT though. Davenport buying herself a little bit of breathing room, but a quick jawbreaker follows it up. And another clothesline, almost a lariat there from the positioning that Ripley hits it. Kick to the head. Oh my god, looking for a Falcon Arrow. Ripley with the German suplex though, dumping Davenport on her head. It could be all said and done for Davenport incredibly quickly here tonight. Kick to the midsection. Rhea Ripley with the Riptide to Davenport. Davenport's down. Look at Ripley getting all fired up with the crowd. The crowd have been behind Ripley despite her attitude. Despite how destructive she's been, taking out fan favourites left, right and centre. The fans still love seeing Ripley wreck. Look at this now. Superplex. A very quick superplex at that. Holy shit. Ripley could be looking to put Davenport away here. Went for something, but Davenport moved out of the way. Kick to the midsection. Oh, there's the chokeslam. Pin to Davenport. 1, 2. Oh, and Davenport with the kick out. Ripley in disbelief there. But Ripley still looking pretty fresh. In terms of exhaustion, she's looking pretty okay. This is awful for Ripley. Oh, there's a facebuster. Right into the mat, and again, targeting the head. Maybe getting ready to soften Ripley up for the B trigger. Head scissor elbow strikes as well. Look at this brutal attack on the head of Ripley. And now going for a pin. I'm not surprised. I'm also not surprised that Ripley kicked out. Ripley's kicked out of a lot of moves that definitely should have put her away over the past few weeks. There's a sliding complete shot there to a kneeling Ripley. B-trigger! Knocks down Ripley. Is this it? 1, 2. Oh, and Ripley with the kick out. The B-trigger, not enough to put Ripley away. Oh, look at this brutal onslaught now. Ripley getting all fired up, telling the referee to back the hell away. She will do as she pleases. And now looking for the prism trap. She's used this submission move to make many women tap out. Looking to silence Davenport. And it's enough. Rhea Ripley retains. Davenport just another name on the long list of women that cannot stand up to Rhea Ripley. She's your new NWA Women's Champion. Main event time, and it's possibly one of the biggest main events we've had in Universe mode so far. The unstoppable Volta, who after beating Pete Dunne has just been on a roll, taking on Austin Theory, who has yet to be defeated for his championship since obtaining it. He's currently the Heritage Champion. Obviously switching over to NWA, that will change. But tonight, one of these men will be walking out with both belts. So, Austin Theory taking on the Ring General. There he is. Volta been putting men away left, right and centre with the brutal lariat. He gains full speed like a freight train and just plows through his opponents. Will he be able to survive the ataxia from Austin Theory? Here we go, Austin Theory, Volta for the first time one-on-one. These two men faced off against each other in a 6-man tag match a few weeks ago on NXT. The Street Profits and Theory versus Imperium. Imperium came out on top after eliminating both members of the Street Profits. It was down to just Imperium versus Theory. And Theory kicking off this match with quite a bit of offense. And using his speed advantage against the big brute Walter. But Walter very quickly trying to stomp the life out of Theory. These quick elbow shots to the midsection. We gain new tag champions here tonight. We did not gain a new women's champion. Will we gain new mid-card and heavyweight champion? Oh my god, and a big punch to the face of Volta. Followed by a Fisherman Buster. The strength of Theory early on in this match. Very impressive. And went for a diving elbow drop, but Volta smiling, followed by that shotgun. Brutal drop kick. Overhead chop, followed by the trapped chops. Volta known for his chops. They are certainly here out in full fury to try and take out Theory. Oh, and a slap to the face of Austin Theory. And Theory caught the leg of Volta, but Volta spinning him around. Dumping down Theory with the wrestling takedown there. See the chest of Theory, if you can get a glimpse at it from the camera, there's a bit of a red mark starting to appear from the brutal chops. Oh, and the chops are not stopping. See, right there in the center of his chest, it is flushed red from the abuse of Walter, who, as you can see, is taking his time, the slow pace around the ring. Oh, and a quick jab to the face. The underdog Theory with a quick jab to the chin of Volta. Now Volta back to his feet. Leg takedown though. wrestling takedown of his own as Theory tries to get back into this. Knee to the back of the skull. Followed by a second one. Keeping Volta grounded. He looks like a wounded bear. Oh, and a roll out of the way. Very nice. Followed by the big boot. There's the hip drop. All of his weight landing down on Theory, and look at Volta standing tall. A little bit of an odd camera angle there. Thank you to the cameraman, that's better. Jackknife style powerbomb. And Volta saying, there is your mid-card champion. Volta has said multiple times he believes Theory should remain in the mid-card. He should not be in the main event. He's not top-tier talent. And another shotgun dropkick drops down Theory in brutal fashion. Theory fighting back. Punch to the face of Volta. Now hooking the leg. Fisherman's driver. Theory with these big moves to Volta. And Volta just blocked something that looked pretty important to Theory. Big boot, and Theory rolled back round onto his feet. Headlock. Could be looking for another suplex. Oh, and he hits him with a jackhammer. Volta been toying with Austin Theory so far like he's a piece of meat. Like Volta is some kind of animalistic predator trying to devour Theory, but Theory out of nowhere with the ataxia! Ataxia to Volta out of nowhere! 1, 2... Oh, and Volta with the kick out. Holy shit, everybody in the arena inhaled in shock as Theory hit the ataxia out of nowhere after all those moves, all those attacks. Oh, Rolling Thunder blockbuster. Volta's down, but he's not out. Oh my god! He dodged out of the way of that super kick. Theory was gearing up for yet another. Oh my god, and Theory dodging out of the way of that clothesline but gets hit with a chop instead. Ooh, a combination. Absolutely brutal. Paying homage to Regal. Austin Theory holding on by the skin of his teeth so far. Kick to the midsection. Will he put Walter away? Clubbing blow to the back of the spine. Volta. Oh my god, he's just turned Austin Theory inside out. Holy shit, Theory's not moving. Volta having to pull Theory to his feet now. Oh, and a collision in the middle of the ring. Punch to the midsection. Oh, kick to the midsection. Theory with a second ataxia to Volta. 1, 2. Oh my god. And Volta with another kick out. With 2 championships on the line here tonight, whoever wins will go into NWA with everything, with all of the power that they need to run that show. Volta catching Theory into the backbreaker. Knee to the midsection. Look at this flurry. Flurry from Austin Theory. Gut wrench suplex. Big move there to Volta. Volta's not an easy man to throw around the ring. Kick to the midsection, but Volta reverses it. And now launching Theory into the corner, followed by the big boot, but misses. Kick to the leg. How is Theory still in this? Backbreaker to Volta. All of that weight down on Theory's knee though. Every time Theory goes for a massive move like that, it's at his own health. And now Theory gearing up. Oh my god, another kick to the midsection. And a third ataxia to Volta. Volta's down. 1, 2. He's done it. He's put Volta away. He's done it. Holy shit. Austin Theory, with the win of a lifetime, put the ring general down. He's now going to be world champion and mid-card champion going into NWA.